Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, March 7th. Here we are. It's March. Um, just a couple of announcements and a couple of prayer requests. Let's begin with the announcements. Uh, I want to, as I don't know that I even need to do this with this group of folks, but I want to encourage everyone that vaccinate as vaccines for COVID are becoming available. I want to encourage everyone when it is available to you to go ahead and get it. I know a great many of our congregation have already gotten it or in the process of getting it. They have the first one, they're waiting for the second one, that sort of thing. Um, that is part of our calculation that we are sort of keeping in mind as we consider reopening the sanctuary and coming back to in-person worship. When we are aware that the majority of our congregation has been vaccinated, that makes a difference in how we think about reopening. Okay, so also the next thing is that today is our communion service. We're having communion via Zoom right after our worship today. So our worship is at 10:15. It's about 45 minutes long. So at 11 o'clock, tune in to the Zoom link for communion. Be sure to have your communion elements prepared. And whether you have wine and cheese or grape juice and bread or Pepsi and chips, I'm not going to come to your house and check. But be prepared with your communion elements. And if you do not have a liturgy of communion, try and find that. It should be on our church website. If it's not from this Sunday's bulletin, it'll be in the first Sunday of last month's bulletin. So take a look for that. See, I know a lot of you have that memorized. I'm not confident enough to do it all without something in front of me. So I want that piece of paper. So be prepared for communion today. Upcoming events. We are planning, at this point, to have Palm Sunday worship in the church parking lot. Now that is not the first Sunday of the month, but we are going to have worship on Palm Sunday in the church parking lot, and we will have communion on that Sunday, which is kind of out of order as well, because it's the last Sunday of the month and not the first Sunday of the month. But since we will be together anyway, we decided that that seems to make the most sense. So plan on meeting us here at Christ Church in the parking lot for Palm Sunday. Easter Sunday will be like this, virtual on YouTube or some other avenue, but plan on Palm Sunday in the church parking lot, Easter Sunday right here on YouTube. And just be aware that we are conscious that some of you are kind of champing at the bit to come back to our sanctuary, to in-person worship, and we are in an abundance of caution trying to be careful. The phrase that I have used is one funeral is too many. We all value all of you so much. We don't want to lose anyone because we rushed into anything. But with the vaccine being disseminated and many of you being vaccinated, and with the numbers of COVID cases in Ohio dropping, we are watching all of those things to see when it's going to be safe for us to gather together again. Okay, two prayer requests to add this morning. First, Craig Sheets has returned to the hospital. He was in the hospital, went home, was not improving, and he's not doing well. He's recovering from COVID, but he has gone back into the hospital. So please continue to pray for Craig Sheets and also for Timothy Walters. I don't have any details about that. Might be in your bulletin, but I'm not sure. But it's on my list for today. So add Craig Sheets and Timothy Walters to your prayer requests this morning. Okay, I look forward to seeing you on Zoom for our time of communion together. Have a great week, everybody. God bless.